What is double-entry bookkeeping? Well, if you're going to do anything with accounts, you'll come across double-entry bookkeeping at some point. It all started in the 15th century with this guy, Luigi Paciolo. The idea of double-entry bookkeeping is that you see every transaction as a received part and a spent part. By recording this information twice, you have two totals, and if the totals don't add up, then you know that there's an error somewhere in one of the logs. It was a sort of 15th century error checking mechanism. So let's take an example of how it works.
Accounting information is traditionally kept in ledgers. A ledger is just another name for a book. Whilst we are learning new words, here are two very important ones: credits and debits. If you have credit, someone owes you something, as you are giving something to them. If you have debt or debits, you have received something and therefore owe something to someone else.
Okay, we've just received £5 from Mr. Bieber for some shares in our company. How do we record this?
Imagine you have a shares ledger and a cash ledger. In the share ledger or book, you would see Mr. Bieber has given you £5. He has given it, so he is a creditor, and the ledger is now £5 in credit. At the same time, we have a cash ledger. That has received £5 from Mr. Bieber, so it is in debt to Mr. Bieber. Therefore, there would be a debit of £5. We have £5 of credit in one book and £5 of debt in the other book. Therefore, our books are balanced and there are no errors.
Balance books. If you have a bank account, you'll notice at the bottom where it gives you the total, it often calls that balance. And this is exactly why. It comes from the old double-entry bookkeeping methodology that if you have two sides, they should balance to give you a number which is completely correct.
A key phrase to remember is credit the giver. Whoever is giving is the creditor or in credit.
And don't worry about it all right now. The Young Enterprise website will help you to sort out and order the credits and the debits. But if you can just remember those two words, credit, debit, and remember the phrase credit the giver, you'll be doing great.